I'd also read that you were thinking about, well, you actually like artists to put out an album every year. How hard is it for you to strive to actually achieve that? Is that something really important to you?
For the time being, it's still okay.
Okay.
We released About a Girl in the US in March,
Yeah.
and we're gonna release the second album
April,
probably
March.
April, March, something like that in Canada and the US at the same time. I think we're gonna try to do it. Like it's hard for me to tell we're gonna release an album every year. Maybe we're gonna just kill each other in 3 years. I don't know. But I think everybody thinks that it's like we were talking about that, and we don't think an album should be like a piece of art or something amazing. Yes, it could be, but at the same time, it's what happens in the year. And if you do an album every year, it's just like this is the picture of what we did like during this year. And like, fortunately, I mean, hopefully, it's gonna be good every year. So.
Yeah.
I think the other kind of challenge to putting out a record every year too is that as the band builds momentum and popularity, we get lots of opportunities, tours and shows and things like that. So you kind of have to be like, okay, well, we need to make this record. We can't go to Europe, and that's challenging. And we were just actually put in that position where we asked ourselves and had to make the decision: do we postpone the record, or do we do this U.S. tour and go to Europe? And so we chose we need new material. We have this goal of putting out a record every year, so we're going to stick to that. So
Cool. That's great. Also, I was wondering, you've had a lot of involvement with iTunes and the push that they've given you in your songs. How did that initially come about? Did you just go through it online, or?
I don't remember when we met him. I think it was in Hamilton. The guy from iTunes.
Guelph.
Yeah, he came to the show, and he heard about us. We were playing a lot, Toronto and Montreal, and then we had like a small tour. We had a small with You Say Party, We Say Die, and Beast from Quebec, and then we met him in Hamilton. We met him in Vancouver another time. So we would just we chat together. He loved our music, and he just helped us out.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's really nice, because like nowadays in the if you go in a CD shop, like all you can see is like the big mainstream bands and big advertising. There's nothing big for indie bands. So.
And plus, there was the big push with the Osheaga free download. Because we went there, and I knew a lot of people that ended up getting that free ticket. And everyone got that, and that, of course, had one of your songs on it.
yeah.
It's really good.
So I've got a couple joke questions, right? Firstly, this one I always ask in interviews. And as I say, bear in mind, it's a joke question. So, a la Fight Club, if you could fight any celebrity, who would you fight? And we'll get an answer from all of you on this one. So, the celebrity that annoys you the most.
Oh, it's Matt Damon. I don't know why. But like, I love, like, he's a good actor. He does a really good job. Like, usually I love his movies, but when he talks to the camera as Matt Damon, like, I hate him. I want to kill him. I don't know why, but like, I would probably die because like he's stronger.
Did you see? He was just on Entourage on this last season.
Yeah, I saw him.
And he was this pompous jerk, the character, right? But I think that's pretty perfect. Matt Damon. I think we're all going to choose Matt Damon and gang up on him, because we don't have any chance doing it alone.
I'm gonna need some help.
So you will want to make sure you take out Matt Damon. I like that.
We're coming to get you, man.
So also some other questions along the lines of, how did the name initially come about? Was it something as simple as Montreal's got cold winters, or what was it that inspired the name Wintergloves?
The first thing was we were in, I wanted winter in the name. That was the first idea, because like it's cold in Montreal. I thought the sound of it was nice. I worked in outdoor equipment. Like I was a climber at the time, and then I worked in this shop, like a mountain equipment shop, and I was racking gloves all day long. And I was just looking for a band name, and I was reading Winter Gloves, like for maybe 8 hours. So that was just the start of the idea. And then when I met Patrick, Vince, and we started to play together, it's like we were like very pumped about this band, and we wanted to go on tour and do the stuff. And then it became like a running gag, like we don't want to go back to racking gloves, like we want to do like this band, and and
we wanted to leave
real.
our day jobs, you know, like we all had
Yeah.
jobs and that we didn't really want to see ourselves in, you know, for much longer. So, yeah, exactly. It's just it was this motto for us, you know. We're not going to go back to racking gloves or, you know, racking CDs like in my case, or
Yeah.
working in CD shops.
Perfect. And do you have any last words you'd like to put to people that haven't heard your material or your fans?
Any last words?
And this is not a walk the plank type deal.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, shit, is this over? Are you taking us out? Is that some of the Fight Club?
Yep, this
questions?
is it.
I don't know. I mean, I think that Wintergloves is definitely a band that that brings positivity to the music and to the stage, and represent having a good time and being able to let loose. You know, like we saw last night at our show, people kind of lose their minds, and we encourage that. So. Yeah, lose your mind, man. That's basically I think what Wintergloves is about. It's like it's pop music. It makes you feel good when you listen to it, and I think that's what we aim for.